Alright guys, welcome back. We are watching Made in Abyss Season 1, Episode 9. Last time, we finished our survival training, and Ozen told us a whole bunch of stuff, and I don't know, we got a whole bunch of stuff about Liza. It was a really good last episode, honestly. I was thinking back on it, man. And now we're going down into the third layer. We got a giant, crazy cliff face ahead of us that we gotta somehow descend. So, gonna be rough, I guess. I don't know. It makes me think about when in one of the first few episodes and they were talking about going into the abyss and Shiggy was like, you can't just go down a little bit at a time with your arms and stuff. But I guess that's true here. There's nothing for Reg to really grab onto, I feel like. So I have literally no idea what we're gonna do. But I guess we're gonna see. We're entering the third layer. It's time for episode 9. So you can line you and copy up with this if you want to. We are starting in 3, 2, 1. Oh god, you have to show me this again. Come on. Hmm. How many more times will we have goodbyes like this? Well, I don't know. I was thinking about that, right? But the Abyss is gonna be more and more sparsely populated the further down we go, most likely, right? So we should savor these connections while we have them. But nonetheless, it's no reason to not continue pushing forward. All right. God, like the wind from it is like scary. Alrighty. The Great Fault. Right, that's what it's called. How does this form? Like, how does this happen? I guess, like, I'm saying that, but how did the Abyss itself form at all? Like, oh, okay. Okay. So Ozen gives a little tip, I guess. We got a shaft to go down. Okay, seems like easier to handle, maybe. Nothing as impartial as death. Sure. Kind of scary to hear Liza saying this, huh? Hmm. Sure. Kinda. Not always, though. I guess people never want to die for no reason, right? No one's in a rush to go die, I suppose. But there are people who end up dying for a purpose that they find meaningful, right? Hmm. It's kind of scary hearing Liza say that though, when her fate is unknown. Hmm. But yeah, we're finally to the episodes I didn't see before, like however long ago that was, like a year and a half ago or whatever. Feels like it hasn't been that long, but man, already here, already at episode 9. I guess it's nice. I guess Odin told us about this shaft that we can go down. When she told Rico and Reg all that stuff in the last episode that we just didn't get to hear. Like, I guess. The forbidden secrets of the abyss or whatever. Surely it can't be anything too important, right? Oh, I wonder if I have a new like screen at the end. The art that's always at the end of the opening that changes. Maybe. That's the white whistle guy at the end there, isn't it? With the purple line thing in his helmet. Oh no, not a new one yet. Next episode, I'm sure. The Great Fault. What are those things? They look like stuffed animals. We're back up, back in Orth. I know, right? Must suck being separated from them. Actually, how do you possibly know? Okay, okay, buddy. You're real lucky that they got stalled for 10 days doing the survival training, pal. Yeah, how do they Ooh. Oh, hallucinations. Oh god. That is scary. I don't want to start thinking about hallucinations. Like, hmm. Okay, sure. Okay, yeah, going with the idea that he came from the bottom of the abyss, of course, right? I guess that's true. He yeah. God, it looks insane. Like, man, what are you? I was gonna say they seem docile, but I guess not. They're scared. Like, they look like pancakes. Like, what are they? Okay, right. Hi, giant thing making Godzilla noises. Madoka Jack. Oh god, Madoka. Don't say that. Hmm. At least the curse doesn't start killing you yet. You start hallucinating. That's okay. Can we get over there? Okay, sure. We got things for... What are we doing with those? What? No. Okay. Well, whatever, I guess. I guess it's worth it. It's the circle of life in the abyss, right? Hmm. No choice but to choose the path of the weak. Oh? That sounded like something even scarier than the Madoka Jacks. Yeah. Okay. Nice. I guess like the fear could be that we're descending into like a creature's den or something, right? What if we just get trapped, right? What if you just hit a dead end? What are you supposed to do? Like, what if you go down into the abyss and you into one of these dens and then they're just stuck at the bottom? There's nowhere to go. I guess the curse doesn't kill them yet, so they'd be fine. But still, well, Rico, right? Man, that's all Rico cares about, huh? She wants to eat everything. God. Ooh, is that a gravestone? Or no, this is just like weird stone formations. Yeah. Oh, okay. How? Why? What? How does that? Where did it come from? Okay, sure, if you say so. I literally. How does that? Like what? Like huh? Did the abyss like? I don't know. Did the abyss like cave in from the ocean or some shit, and just someone in a boat got stuck in the side? Oh God. Something's, yeah, droppings. Something big. Oh, oh. Something that eats big things. Oh, oh. Oh, good. Can we kill it? We don't want to use the incinerator, right? Rico, you gotta work on standing still and not doing anything in situations like this. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, you don't want to do that, though. You don't want to do that. I don't think so. Maybe. Is that what we have to do? There's no other way we can handle it? It's not... You can't just, like, beat it up? Yeah, I gotta make sure you destroy whatever you use it on, I suppose. I guess, if this... I mean, that's the decision you gotta make, if right now is the time or not. Okay, sure. Don't, like, destroy the ship and have us fall, though. Okay. That's pretty controlled. That's pretty good, it seems like. Oh, is that a Crimson Split Jaw? That's what they're called, right? Oh, just shaved its head right off. Man. What? I guess. I'm surprised it even has meat. It looked like insectile to me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta hide. You just gotta hide or something, right? Just wait. Surely you'll be okay. If anything, I bet this place, this den, is somewhere that, uh, like, creatures are scared of if the Madoka Jack has a lair here. Oh, no. Oh, right. Great. It's coming right now. Oh, what? Okay. What is on its... Yeah. Really? Really? It's the same one? Okay. Right. He remembers us. Great. Great. Good. It has a grudge. Okay. I... What, is it a... Is it a dead end? Yeah, or they just in the way. Oh no, he's passing out. Okay, so it's good to know that the Crimson Splitjaw holds a grudge against you for blasting it with your laser. Oh god. Yeah, come on. What are they doing? Oh, they're out of there. Yeah. You gotta grab Reg though. He's gonna like pass out. Okay. Oh. Okay. Reg's gonna land on you. Okay, we're fine. Can we just wait here? Can we just sit and wait? Yeah, can we just chill out and wait? Surely, right? Right? Okay. You're fine. Just you don't need food for 2 hours. You can wait 2 hours. No, you can wait 2 hours. You can wait 2 hours. You can wait 2 hours. It's okay. It's fine. Yeah. Oh, his arms. What are you doing? It's oh, okay, interesting. That's some kind of like latch mechanism. Once you get past it, they're easy to pull, I guess. Okay, this can't. Like, what are you doing, girl? Come on. It's gonna take you forever to get anywhere. You just gotta sit around and wait, right? Like, is this really a good idea? I don't know. Oh my god, it looks so crazy. Yeah, you are exhausted. Just wait, just go to sleep for 2 hours. You'll be fine. Nothing's gonna get you down here. Good. Honestly, it's good. Just wait. Just start waiting. Okay, but surely something's gonna happen. Obviously. Oh? Oh. Barokas. Yeah, the things that the little furry guys eat. I guess they must be edible for humans too. Sure. Ooh, they're watching them. It's their secret. I don't know. They're luring her into a trap. It's their secret den. They're gonna eat her. Oh, I'm getting freaked out now. I don't know. Are you sure? Oh, right. And the thing that looks like a mouth. Good. Yeah, that doesn't. It's like a Venus flytrap. It's over. It's all over. Oh, good. Right. Like, hello? We're just inside of like a stomach right now. So, hello? What? Oh God! It like hunts them. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, we're being digested right now, though. Yeah, we're currently being digested, Rico. So we might want to get out of here. What? Okay. What is that thing? Yeah, that's cool though. That is cool. Like evolutionarily, that's a pretty cool thing. Okay. Oh God. Okay, she has a knife. She can get out. Well, maybe not. Oh God. It can control the inside of its stomach. Like, okay. Oh God. Yeah, please. You're just like stabbing it to death, I guess. Okay, there we go. Oh God. Okay. Only a little bit terrifying. It's okay. We got out. You made it shrivel up though. Rip. I wonder, is that like a plant? Like a Venus flytrap? Or is it like an animal? You know, that thing? I don't know. It looks like it has roots almost, so Yeah, they got lured here by the smell. Oh god. Uh-oh. What? Okay, we really can't catch a break, can we? Oh, she smells like the... Yeah, of course. Right. Okay, that looks so stupid. Oh god. Okay, Rico, girl, what are we doing? What are we doing? Okay. They're just following. Great, awesome. I like how their models there were just like tumbling around as they landed. Rico, just stop, just stop, just stop, just stop moving, just stop moving. Okay. Light, I guess. A little bit scary. Ooh, wow. That's like crazy. It's like crystal formations. Her face. Ooh. Oh. We Yeah. Oh my god. Literally. Like, yeah, this too, right? Like I said earlier, what if you hit a dead end? But I guess too, if you ever hit a place where it just goes down and then up as well, you also have to do with the curse, right? I guess. Okay. Oh god. Up we go. How bad is it down here? Ooh. Just don't, like, pass out. That would be really not good. Okay, she's passing out. Ooh. Yeah. And hallucinations, right? Okay. Yeah, and that. Oh, how nice. Yay. Ozen's here too. Yeah, to save you. Let's go. I bet Habbo's down here. I bet your mom's down here. Nat and Shiggy probably show up. They're all here to help you. You can just... Yeah, there we go. You can just sit down and wait. Who else? Who else gonna show up? Um, I can't think of any other characters. The leader's gonna show up. There, there we go. I gotta think of more. I gotta think of more. Um, um. Oh, there she is. Oh man, let's go back to Orth, huh? Is that what she wants? You know, I don't know. I don't know. It's an interesting question. Oh wow, it is really getting severe, severe now. Okay, nice. Oh, okay. I guess if you say so. Awesome. Yay. Hmm. We're back. Hmm. It's interesting because it shows that she would be like happy to return to Orth in some sense, right? Hmm. They're back. It's a festival just for you. Aw. They're up here too. Is Liza coming? Oh, is Liza gone? She returned alone. Oh, there's no Reg as well, of course. Oh no, Liza's still there. Just in the shadows. Oh, her face. The bottom of the netherworld. Hmm. It's almost like that's where he belongs and up here's where she belongs, you know? Ooh. Hmm. Oh. Oh, she made it though. Okay. No more ascending. that was a good one. That was a good scene. Oh, oh yeah. No kidding. Well, I guess he didn't even have to deal with that bad of it. He just got chased around by some squirrels. Oh god. Oh, awesome. Awesome. It's just here right now. You sure are pesky. Oh, Reg's awake. Uh, yeah. Oh, the pickaxe. Sure. Can you, like, use it, though? Like, it's gonna... I don't know. It, like, explodes, right? It has gunpowder? Okay. Thank you, Reg. Yeah, sure. Sounds good. Hope it doesn't blow up and kill everybody. Nice. Oh, it just keeps blowing up. I guess she called it everlasting gunpowder, right? I guess it just blows up forever. Okay. Nice. Okay. All right. We did it. Man. Oh, really paints the danger of Reg ever using the incinerator, right? It is not just a cheat code to get out of anything. Absolutely. Absolutely. And without you, I don't think Reg would be here either, right? Yeah, yeah. Absolutely. Oh, what are the, like, things on the wall here? Like some kind of nest, I guess. They look like hornet nests almost. Yeah. 6,750 meters deep. God damn. How does that work? How would you have, like, a thing that tracks your depth? They're eggs! Okay. I don't like that. Can we get out of here? Ooh. Making some soup out of the squirrel things. Oh! Is that the... What did they call it? They had, like, a crazy name for it. We're already here. We're already here? Man. Yeah, the Goblets of Giants. Right, the fourth layer. Man, okay, we were making crazy progress. God damn, already? And that's the end. Okay, alright. Alright, alright. Man, we went through the third layer quick, huh? I guess the first layer was also like an episode long, but still, man. I guess I don't know. What do you show of a barren rock wall, you know? But still, that was a good episode, you know. Already at the fourth layer. Hmm. And the fourth layer, I mean, we were getting down there. Like, because the fourth layer was supposed to be only for, like, black whistles, right? Like, we are already, like, man, we are down here. We still don't know what that thing is, but that's okay. I mean, it looks like they're going to be joining our group, but we're not going to be meeting them until the end of the season, apparently, so... Hmm. Next episode, what's it going to be called? The fourth layer or the Goblets of Giants. That's gonna be one of those is what the next episode is gonna be called. So there we go. Hope you're ready for that. Hope you're well aware. And my prediction game is on point here. Ooh, there it is on the map. Oh, Poison and the Curse. That is a very different name than our previous episodes. No spoilers. Okay, we will talk about the episode in the discussion. Okay, let's talk about the episode. Whoops, I just unfull screened it. This was a good one. Um, so we made it through the third layer already, which is kind of crazy. I guess that makes sense. I guess really what it shows us this episode was kind of like the progress that they made, that Rico especially made. I guess both of them really, right? Like Reg had his moment deciding whether or not to shoot the incinerator. Rico had her moments, not dying, I guess, while Reg was out. So I mean, for one, like thanks to Ozen, we kind of didn't die, I suppose. So that's nice, right? Good on her, I suppose. Kind of sad we didn't see Ozen again here at the. But oh well, whatever. No more Ozen. Never see her again. Down we go into the third layer, the Great Fault. So Ozen told us about this shaft, I guess, that we can go down. I guess it makes sense Ozen would know. My question is, how do, like, normal people who don't have a reg with them, how on earth do they get down this thing, Even the shaft, what are you gonna just... How do you get down? You bring, like, climbing gear, I guess? Like, it would be exhausting. It would be horrible. So, we are lucky. Some words from Liza here. In this world, there is nothing as impartial as death. For all living creatures, death is sure to eventually come knocking. Death is an absolute and absolutely just law. It's interesting talking about death, because we have seen before in this show the way that the society of Orth has, like, an interesting view of, like, death, right? And even Rico herself, especially, with her, like, she's, I mean, she's part of that society, so of course, but, like, I say especially with her case because, she is someone who was willing to go into the abyss like this as a 12-year-old, knowing that her death is almost certainly inevitable. So she has really taken it to heart. But, it's the whole, like, circle of life thing, essentially, right? Like, it's the never-ending march of progress, basically, right? Because, like, and things that, like, play into that is, like, the shaft that they're in right now, for example, right? The only reason they know about this is because of Ozen. And I'm sure Ozen didn't discover it. I'm sure people found this through, I don't know, who knows how long this little shaft that they're going down has been known about, right? But it's just little things like this that are examples of kind of piggybacking off the work of the past that people have done for you, people who are probably, a lot of them are dead now, right? I think that's where the Abyss is interesting because if you really want to truly go down as far as you can, you're dead no matter what. You're either dead or you can't leave, So it kind of really tests you about your whole, like, leaving your mark on the world thing. Like, Rico has that whole, wanting people to find her her notebooks and her notes and stuff, her legend, right? It's just interesting that that's, like, such a meaningful thing to people in this society, even though you're dead, Like, I don't know, it's just weird to think about, I guess. It is always lingering right beside us. However, people make full use of their wits and courage, struggling, floundering, and clinging to life for as long as they can. That's an interesting thing for Liza to say, because I feel like clinging to life desperately isn't really something that a lot of characters do in this universe, right? Or at least in the Abyss, right? It's not... I'm not gonna say that, like, we see people, like, disregarding the idea of their life, right? Like, I don't think Rico deciding to go down to the Abyss is an act of disregard for her own life, right? I think it is, she has something important enough to use her life for, right? And again, I mean, like I've said this many times, I think that's kind of like what the Abyss is representative of in general, right? Is just a purpose or a desire that someone could have that is worth, like, spending their life for, right? Which really is just about anything, right? Because spending your time to do anything at all is spending your life on it, right? Like, if it's something you truly dedicate yourself to in any way, Because time is all you have, right? We love this unjust and unequal world. And I guess that's true, right? Like, it's not like... That is an interesting line, actually. That's an interesting line, because it is true that this universe is, like, very positive, right? Like, bad things happen in this world, and the Abyss is kind of, like, scary. But it's not by any means, like, a dystopia, or, like, people are, like, suffering or whatever, People choose to go down into the Abyss, right? That's the important part, right? Life up in Orth seems pretty, like, happy and normal-ish, right? We've gotten some, there's the slums, there's the, just like any society, it's not perfect, obviously. But, like, the scary stuff is down in the Abyss. Just the important part is you choose to go down into it, right? So yeah, I understand. Like, we love this unjust and unequal world. I guess I get it. It doesn't seem, yeah, that seems like a fair statement to make, right? Because this show, it has its moments where it's like dark and scary, I guess, but not really. I don't know. I don't know. It's still it's really it's the decisions of the characters being the ones to put themselves in a situation that makes it different, right? Which cause like one of the darkest moments to me in the show, I guess, is the whole thing with Liza being forced to go down into the abyss when she was pregnant with Rico, right? And I guess part of why that sucks so much is, of course, because she was forced to do it, you know? So I don't know. I don't know. And then like obviously the creatures and stuff are scary at times. Like the what were they called? The corpse weepers. I guess those were actually the most terrifying things in the show so far. The imagery of the dead cave raider with like the insects all over him in episode 5, I think. God, that was horrible. Um but I don't know. I don't know. It plays such a good balance between the world this world and Made in Abyss being like seeming so scary, but also it's so positive all the time. I guess just because we have Rico, right? Because of her attitude. It's great. Oh yeah, remember Rico lit. I guess maybe Orth has more problems than I'm like not thinking of, right? Look what's on the wall in this shot, right? Like what is going on? I don't know. But I was just thinking about how Rico did live in a torture chamber. That is true. That was kind of weird. I know what that was all about. And God, Shiggy calculated where they would be, but he's real lucky that they had a 10-day wait because they had to do their survival training. He would be way off. Like, come on. And I guess what Shiggy says is true is that Reg must have climbed it. If it's true that he came up from the abyss, it seems like we're being led into the conclusion so much that he must have come up from the abyss, right? Like him saying irredeemable, just like Liza does all the time. Just all this stuff just makes it seem like it has to be so obvious that it must be true that Reg really did come up from the bottom of the abyss. But could it just be trolling me? Could it's just I don't know, because it really seems like kind of a mystery thing, and I wouldn't put it past this story at all for it to be much deeper than it seems, and that it's really isn't that at all. But I guess I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Hmm. What are these things called? I forget. Does Rico say what they're called? No, but they're little dudes, I guess. They are little dudes. And that thing is a Madoka Jack. So that's a that's a good name. Those who know, I guess. I don't know. They are kind of docile, I guess. Like they were scared of them, I guess, when they slid down, but they just kind of hang out with them. They look pretty cool. I feel bad for them when Rico throws them out. She just picks them up. I guess they are actually so docile that Rico can just pick them up and throw them into their deaths. And they just, they're just fine with it. I don't know. Maybe it's hibernation season or something. They're just passed out. Like, look at them. They look so stupid. And she regrets that she can't eat them. But of course that makes sense, right? Because it goes back to that was episode 5 still, right? Or was that episode 6? I don't remember. But when we ate the corpse weeper, right, and we had to talk about the circle of life, essentially, right? Like I get it, I get it. She would rather them be part of her journey, essentially, rather than do that to them. But I guess if you're making use of them in that way, they still are. I mean, it sounds awful because we're throwing some poor creatures to their deaths, but still. Weaklings have no choice but to choose the path of the weak, you see. That really is such an interesting line from Ozen, right? Makes you think like who she qualifies as a weakling exactly. It like what it makes you think is that she must be talking about herself in some way, right? Like right now, I don't think she gotta draw my pen. I don't think she thinks of herself as weak in any way, like right now. But it just makes you wonder, like who would she think of as a weakling, right? Torka, like as Liza's husband. Um, I don't know. Weaklings have no choice but to choose the path of the weak. It is interesting. I wonder if she is choosing the path of the weak by just staying in the second layer forever. Who knows? Who knows? And down we go. Yeah, so it was the Crimson Split Jaw. That's why Reg recognizes it, because it's its cry, right? It's actually interesting that he remembers it because he heard it before he lost his memories, didn't he? Like he would have heard it like crying and stuff as he blasted it to save Rico in episode 1, and then he was knocked out after that, right? So that's actually interesting that like he can still recognize the sound, you know, that it's like the imprint of that sound is still in his mind even though he lost his memories afterwards. I guess it goes along with the same thing with like him saying irredeemable because of his assumed connection with Liza, who says irredeemable all the time. So like, what are these things on their backs? Are they? I don't know. Are they nipples? Maybe. That'd be kind of weird. Some backwards, some very strange evolution if they have nipples on their back. I don't know. Are there any animals like that? You know, I'm looking it up. We gotta. Are there any mammals with nipples on their back? Hmm. No, it doesn't look like it. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. That's just what it like. I can't think unless they're like horns or something or like spikes. I don't know why they would have those. Who knows? Who knows? It's just interesting to me the like I guess anatomy of the creatures in this universe have been very cool. Look at that one. It looks so stupid. And so we're in a ship in the side of the wall. So how does this happen? What this makes me think is the abyss is almost like a sinkhole or something, right? That at one point the abyss was like maybe the abyss is like getting deeper over time, right? Like it's kind of like sinking deeper and like kind of stuff like over probably millions of years, over thousands and thousands and thousands of years, a very long time. Just stuff kind of sinks down more and more and it gets deeper, you know? So like at one point, like imagine ocean level was like essentially where the third layer was being like made, right? And this was a boat on like the ocean floor or something, right? And it got sucked into the sinkhole essentially. Maybe it was like muddy and stuff as it was like forming on the ocean floor, you know, and that's how it got stuck in the wall. Kind of makes sense to me, right? And we were in a Madoka Jack lair, which this is terrifying. Like, look, it's eating like other almost look like human skulls over there. Just saying. Like, I don't know. And Reg decides to shoot it. God, we should have used a pickaxe. Why did we shoot it? There's no way this thing is stronger than the Crimson Splitjaw, right? Like, surely we could have just used the pickaxe, taken it out. But whatever, I guess. I guess we had to shoot it. That he really he hesitates over this decision, but I guess it's just a hard call to make, right? To understand whether you should do it or not. Because, like, what if he couldn't beat it? What if it, you know, in a moment like this, when it could just suddenly, you know how fast this thing is, if it's just going to rush forward and take Rico's head off, you know? Like, yeah, I guess it is a tough choice. And he does it. It's much more controlled than before. It is much more controlled than before. It seems like he's doing a better job. He melts its head right off. To me, it looked like some kind of like insect type creature, but I guess it has meat and blood. So, and then Big Baddie number 2 shows up, the Crimson Splitjaw, and it's the same one that Reg blasted before, and it remembers us and it wants revenge. So, God, the way its wound like is healing is fucking crazy. It has like its blood forms crystals or some shit. Like, I don't know. I don't know what that's all about. And the little squirrel guys are blocking the way. Unlucky. Why did they do that? Did they do that for warmth or something? Who knows? And now I don't want to rag on Rico too much, but a lot of our issue in this episode really could have been avoided if she just listened to Reg and just sat here and waited. I'm just saying, right? Like, really could have saved us a whole lot of trouble if you just sat here and waited for 2 hours. Like, I guess you would have been hungry. Would have sucked, but she didn't even eat anything anyway. She didn't even solve her hunger problem in these 2 hours of running around. Like, that's great. That's good. That is good. I guess she gets lured in. She's as smart as the squirrel. She gets lured in by the smell of the fruit. It's over. It's all over. And God, this was like terrifying. This was actually like we were suddenly inside of a creature's stomach. Like, what if she didn't have a knife? What they would have gotten digested. Like, oh my God. Like, I guess we wouldn't have died in 2 hours. Reg would have woken up and could have blasted it again. But still, like, this thing is fucking horrifying. in a Makagame? Like, hello? What? God damn. I wonder, is this thing, for one, again, evolutionarily, it's like cool that it like uses the smell of the fruit that these things eat to like lure them in. It really reminds you of like a Venus flytrap or something, right? I wonder if it is like an animal. I mean, it looks like it has eyes, but I don't know. I don't know. Because like Venus flytraps have like digestive juices, right? So that doesn't mean it's like an animal. It could still be like a plant. And then these things start attacking her. I love some of these shots. Like they look so stupid. Their 3D models just go tumbling around like God. In this shot, like they literally just like fucking I don't know. They just tumble onto the ground. They bounce like really great, really good. And here we are. This place looks crazy with like the crystals and stuff, man. And we gotta go up. We gotta go up. Oh God. And this is like scary, right? Like, what if this ever happened to them? What would they do if they get to a point in one of the layers later where the curse just kills you and they go down and it's just like a valley and what are you? You just die? Like, what? I mean, you start digging, I guess. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. I guess that would be the only thing to do is try and dig. I guess you shoot the incinerator at like an angle towards the middle of the abyss and hope it just makes you like a path where you can like, get back to the out of the valley. And we start hallucinating as we ascend. Hmm. So I feel like this scene really has like, I guess, crystallized her desire in a sense, right? Like it is really I don't know, like her being tempted by everyone, essentially. Her interaction with her fake mother, right? Her mother hallucination is interesting, right? How Liza shows up and tells Rico we can go back to Orth. And Rico's like happy about it, right? She's happy to return to Orth with her mother. Which is interesting because it makes you think like, what is Rico's true motivation then? Why is she down here, right? Is it really just for her mother and the exploration of the abyss is like secondary, right? Um, we know that's not true. Because she cares so much about Reg too, right? Like she's not just here. Like I guess in this case it would be Reg would be like collateral for her mother, right? Which of course she doesn't want that, but she wants answers for like Reg's questions too. She wants. But it is interesting the idea of her being content with returning to Orth as long as her mother returns with her. Um, which I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting to think about because she seems so like gung ho about going into the abyss. Hmm. But of course, it's like, of course, Orth is like a place of comfort to her, especially in this moment when like this crazy shit is going on, right? And she's being affected by the curse and this, all alone, right, with Reg knocked out. So I guess like it makes sense that if this is just a place of comfort she returns to in her mind, right? But still, it's interesting, because like one would think that if she did get somehow magically teleported back up to Orth, even with her mother there, that because of the kind of person she is, just like Liza, she would still want to go down into the abyss. She would still want to do it. And I really think she would. So, I don't know. And Reg is at the bottom of the abyss, at the bottom of the netherworld, which is interesting. Because it paints this like interesting dichotomy between them. Like Rico's place in the world is up here in Orth, and Reg has to stay at the bottom of the netherworld. I don't know. I don't know. Hmm. Oh, but she does it. She makes it. Hmm. I'm not together with Reg. I can't bear it. Huh. I mean, it paints her motivation as well for everything that she's doing. It makes sure you understand that it's not just like one dimensional, right? Obviously, I think the scene in a few episodes ago, I forgot what episode it was, when they were on the stairs talking to Ozin, and she brought up the idea of like, finding out the truth about Reg as another reason to go down into the abyss. Um, that alone, I feel like already painted her motivations as not being like just like selfish or just like naive. Um, Because yeah, I mean, just like literally anything in life, right? It's other people that make things like valuable to you, you know? Like, of course, right? Yeah, it would be impossible to do this alone, you know? Obviously. Oh God, and it's here. Is that its eye? Does it just have one eye, or does it just not have eyes? It uses like echolocation or something. No, God, she's gonna use the pickaxe. I thank God she doesn't, because she would have gotten blown up. She would not have been able to handle it. But teamwork, let's go. We have, I guess that's kind of, this just shows our teamwork has leveled up. We are a two-man cell, aren't we? The everlasting gunpowder. That apparently what that means is it just blows up over and over and over again forever. No, sounds good. Hmm. That if I was on my own, this would have been impossible, right? And they both have that like for each other, right? Like Reg wouldn't be going down into the abyss without her either, you know. Like of course they both, yeah, it's good, right? Perfect, just what we want, you know. And of course, if you're viewing the abyss in like the like thematic way, or like symbolic way, I guess, of just being representative of like life in general and anything that you want to pursue in life, I guess, anything you want to devote yourself to. Of course, you find much more meaning in it if you share it with other people, right? Like, of course, makes sense. Apparently all these spikes on the walls are eggs, so let's run away as fast as possible. How's that sound? Let's escape quickly. But we made it. The Goblets of Giants, the fourth layer. We're already here. That's like crazy. I don't know. I'm worried, but I guess we're fine. I forget the curse and like what happens. I don't know what happens on the fourth layer. We don't start dying yet, do we? That would suck if it just kills you. I don't think so. That was the sixth layer, right? Um, I remember that one. That Shiggy said the sixth layer is where it like what did he say? He said he had some really weird phrase for it, like something about your humanity or your soul or some crazy shit. But the fourth layer, I don't know. I don't know what happens. Maybe it's just more hallucinations. Who knows? And that is the end. We are already at the fourth layer. So man, we're getting there. Down we go. We're gonna be at the bottom in no time, right? Surely. We'll be if we just keep going one layer an episode, it'll be no problem. But I don't know about that. So I guess that is it. That was a good episode. I am excited for the next one. The Poison and the Curse is what it's called, right? Crazy name. Poison and the Curse. Yeah, 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 yeah. So I guess we'll be dealing with some poison and some curses. So sounds good. I guess that's it. So subscribe, please, if you enjoy my videos. Leave a comment, tell me what you think, and I will see you in the next one.